Hello and welcome to West Country Wanderings. Where are we today? Well, it's a bit of a walking one, a bit of a beach one. I'm in West Somerset, western part of the wonderful county of Somerset. As you can see, I'm on a railway station. I'm on the West Somerset Railway. I'm at Dunster Station. No trains today. I didn't arrive by train. I actually parked in the nearby village of Dunster, which is a beautiful place, which I've covered before on Dunster by Candlelight just before last Christmas. But yeah, we're here at wonderful Dunster. I'm just going to have a walk down from here, down Sea Lane to the beach, and I'll show you around the beach here, Dunster in West Somerset. So hey, you can join me again here on West Country Wanderings in Dunster. This isn't a railway series video. You do have facilities here that's where they repair some of the wagons, like the little freight wagons they use for demonstration freight vehicles, and that all happens in the former goods shed here at Dunster Station. Stepping onto Dunster Station, it's a bit like going back in time with all of these luggage here, like you get in quite often. We've seen before on the Gloucestershire-Warwickshire Railway, and also on the couple of videos I've done previously here on the West Somerset Railway. But there's no more trains now until towards the end of November for the Santa specials, when it all starts up again. But it's nice still to be able to wander around these platforms when it's nice and quiet. Louise with me today. We met up in Dunster Village. We had a coffee there. What was the place called, Louise?
Castle Coffee House.
Wasn't it? Because you knew about the place, didn't you, Louise?
Yes, I'd listened to an interview on BBC Radio Somerset. I used to listen to a brilliant programme called The Big Night In, and Jenna Miles on there was interviewing the lady who runs Dunster Castle Coffee House. And yeah, she was telling us all about the amazing donuts that she makes there. And so I was hoping for one of those days, but apparently it's only the weekend.
Yeah.
But the coffee was really good, and they had cakes there as well.
Thoroughly recommend that cafe house there. It's really nice. Yeah, wonderful place. Just at the bottom part of the castle there. Castle isn't open either today at the moment. I think it was the last day was yesterday, probably reopening for, I think it was tonight where they were doing Halloween.
Yeah, they're going to do some ghost tours or something around there tonight because it's Halloween at the moment. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that'll be over by the time this video lands. But we're going to continue now, walking down Sea Lane to take us on to Dunster Beach. Thank you, Louise. Cool. So this is Sea Lane. It comes across a level crossing back there. So we've headed along that. The only thing is there is no footpath on this section, so you do have to be careful. It's end of October, so it's not very busy at the moment. I haven't been to Dunster Beach for a long time, so I'm looking forward to seeing Dunster Beach. There should be some facilities down there. I'll show you around. Stunning views right across here to Exmoor. You can just make out the Bat Castle on the top there, part of the Dunster Castle estate. And over there is Minehead, nearly at the beach itself. And before you get onto the beach properly, you notice there's cars parked in the lane. And the reason for that is there to avoid the car park charges, because there is a fee for parking your car here. But there are a number of other options. Of course, you can come by train. If you live in the Somerset area, you can come from Taunton, Wellington and other places via the bus that takes you into Minehead. You can come in that way, or you can park in and around Dunster. There is all-day parking in Dunster itself. I think it's £6.50 all day. I'll check and confirm that. So that's one way of doing it. Or of course you could catch, when the trains are running on the West Somerset Railway, come in, catch a steam train and come into Dunster that way from Dunster Station, where I started today's video. So a few options. I'll put in the prices of the car park later. So we're now at Dunster Beach car park. Here's the payment. Just to tell you the prices for an hour. If you just want to pop in for an hour, it's £1.50, goes up to £4 is £5, or all day is £7, and those charges apply between 8 a.m. in the morning and 10 p.m. at night. I think that's when the car park closes, of course, because it's not open overnight. There's no overnight parking, but it is a privately owned beach and facilities here. There's lots of like camping chalets as well. Anyway, we're going to have a closer look. So now I'm on Dunster Beach. I've just noticed there's a sign that says footpath closed, because I was thinking of walking around to Minehead, which isn't that far away, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. But anyway, show you the beach here. The tide is out at the moment. Just turn around so you can see that. There it is there. So it's quite a long way out, but you have this expanse of fine sand here. and it's bracing. We had an awful day yesterday. On Saturday I was at the Avon Valley Railway in South Gloucestershire, one of my railway series, and awful day, all day rain yesterday on the Sunday. Today, Monday, magnificent day here, beautiful sunny day right in late October. I don't know if you can see that over there, but you can just make out the transmitters at a place called Washford, which is also on the West Somerset Railway. Those transmitters now, I believe, are used for AM, medium wave, and they transmit 5 Live and also, strangely, BBC Radio Wales. Now, someone over here has been making sandcastles on the beach. I remember doing that as a child on Weymouth Beach in Dorset. There used to be a shop on the walk down from the town centre onto the beach of Weymouth, and it sold little flags you could put on the top of your castle. I wonder if they still do that there in Weymouth. But yeah, terrific to see castles here on Dunster Beach in West Somerset. Now, this amazing feature on the beach, going into and across the beach, isn't part of a design garden feature. It's actually part of the flood defences around the village of Dunster. There is a Rhine, R-H-I-N-E, which runs close to the Dunster car park that flows along here. But because we've had so much rainfall over the past few days, as you can see, we have this amazing spectacle here. Well, that waterfall is amazing. Wasn't expecting to see anything like that. But with the rain that we've had, it makes it all the more dramatic. What a beautiful day on this beach here in West Somerset today. I think some of the beaches in West Somerset get overlooked by the ones further down in the southwest in Devon and Cornwall, of course, which we have featured here on West Country Wanderings as well, and there'll be more coming up on those. But the ones that are a bit closer to the more inland places in Somerset, which are more accessible to places like Taunton and Bridgewater, and not that far from Bristol as well, they're well worth exploring as well. Gives you a place to get some fresh sea air, enjoy some sunlight and be out by the water. So I got Louise with me again here. So we've just been walking on the beach. What did you think of it? What do you think of the beach?
I love Dunster Beach. It's so vast and it's so natural. I mean, you get your resort type beaches, but this is just a very different type of beach. It's a really natural beach, but still thoroughly worth visiting. It's absolutely
so
vast.
It is absolutely huge. What have you been doing on Southwest Sundays on your YouTube channel then recently?
Lots of things. My last video I put out was Abbey. I used to live and work at Abbey. I was there for 6 years actually, in the beautiful countryside, right where Exmoor meets the sea in Linton in North Devon.
Okay.
And absolutely spectacular place. And
brilliant.
I did a little video showing what it's like inside and in the grounds as well, because people see it from the outside so often as they're walking past it on the coast path, but they never see it inside. So I was lucky enough to be able to visit a friend there and show inside.
Now I have actually seen that video. I can highly recommend it. It's a really, really good insight to Lee Abbey, because you can actually stay there, can't they? Retreats?
Yeah, so it's open to people of all faiths and none. It's run by a Christian community from about 20 different nationalities all over the world, but they open their doors to all faiths and none, so you don't have to be Christian or anything to stay there. It's a beautiful place to just spend time in nature.
It's a great location as well. It's just a super spot because
yeah.
you've got that beach, like you said, there, its own little tucked away place down there. Is there anything else you've been doing on the channel? We're actually walking to the Kingfisher kiosk at the moment. I'll tell you more about that. Yes, which Louise has just told me is open here at Dunster Beach pretty much all the time.
It is. I've been here just before Christmas before, and it's been open as well, like just a few days before Christmas I've been here. Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's really useful. I love cafes that are on or next to beaches. It's such a great thing. Is you have a bracing walk, and then you can just warm yourself up with a cup of tea, coffee, maybe a bit of cake as well. It's terrific. So doing that. So what else have you been working on?
Yeah, I did a pumpkin farm video recently as well. It's October at the moment.
Oh, brilliant.
This. And I did a pumpkin farm video locally to me in Wellington. Absolutely fun. That was a really fun video to make.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, the pumpkin, they just seem to have got more and more popular, don't they?
They do,
over the years
yeah.
now.
A few years ago you hadn't really heard about them, but now.
No, that's right. They're everywhere. When I was on the Avon Valley Railway on Saturday, above the Avon Valley there was a fun fair, and there was a neighbouring farm they were having, so you could hear them with like a tannoy, and there was loads of children you could hear in the background hunting for these pumpkins, and I think they all had little markings on them. They're all different ones, and children had to do that.
There was a maze there as well. I was amazed, but I managed to find my way out of the maze,
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so I did a pumpkin one. I've done a walk as well, because I covered the whole of the southwest. I did a walk down in Cornwall. I did a walk from Dunster Beach in Newquay out to Watergate Bay as well. That made a nice video.
Oh, lovely.
On the southwest coast, by stopping off at places like Lusty Glaze and Porth, a few other beaches as well. There's so many beautiful beaches along that coast.
I'll put a link to Louise's channel if you're not familiar to Louise's channel, Southwest Sundays. I'll put that in the description of today's little video here on West Country Wanderings. Thank you very much, Louise.
Thanks, Paul.
Now over there is the Quantock Hills, where I've previously done a video which has been entitled Part 1. I do hope to go back to the Quantock Hills again in the springtime to make a second video in that area, because I think those hills are just absolutely beautiful. And perhaps another time we might explore the Brendan Hills as well, which are again close to both Exmoor and not that far from where we are today at Dunster Beach. Now at the western end of Dunster Beach, and at this end there's quite a bit of very, very soft, fine sand. It's a beach of many, many contrasts, and I'm loving those cloud formations there as well. Now, one of the many things that Dunster Beach has dotted around its extensive length is these pillboxes which date from the Second World War, and they're all in very, very good condition. And if you notice, they're actually been built from large pebbles. Yes, so they used the local materials that were available to them. What are you looking out to see there, Louise?
Yeah, I'm just looking over to Wales actually. Just across there, you can see Aberthorpe Power Station. Can you pick that up?
Oh, yes.
So I know Aberthorpe Power Station very well because my dad used to work there. You may recall me a few weeks ago on Paul's channel saying that my dad used to work at Portishead Power Station. Well, he transferred from there to Aberthorpe, just over there in Wales, and I spent a long time growing up in South Wales with my dad working at Aberthorpe Power Station.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Louise. That's excellent. Now, there is something rather interesting to say about Dunster itself. The village of Dunster grew up because of the castle. The castle was already in existence in Norman times, and the village grew up around it. However, there was a separate settlement here at Dunster Beach, and the reason with that was nothing to do with the castle, is that originally here was a harbour. Further along Dunster Beach, and just to the back of it, is a place called the Horn. It's like an inland lake, very similar to Lugh Bar near Helston and Porthlevel on the Lizard in Cornwall, somewhere I have mapped out to visit at some point in the future. Originally that wasn't an inland lake, it was part of a natural harbour, similar to what we've seen previously when I did my monthly vlog from also in West Somerset at Porlock Weir. And large ships would have come up the Bristol Channel and docked into the harbour here, Dunster Haven and unloaded their cargo supplies. Now the castle charged the people that ran the harbour at Dunster Haven a tax. And part of the reason for the tax is to ensure that the harbour was kept free from silt. Unfortunately, over a few years, the taxes were unpaid and the silt was no longer cleared, and the harbour became completely silted up to what we see today at Dunster and Dunster Horn with the beach here. And the settlement, the people that lived around the harbour, they gradually faded away or moved back inland to Dunster village itself. So we've just got some teas and coffee from the Kingfisher kiosk. Yeah, it's really, really good. So it's open pretty much all the time here at Dunster Beach. Great facility. I've got a cherry bakewell flapjack, very, very tasty.
I got a cheese and onion pasty. I've been craving this all morning. I'm so glad they've got them. Really warm and tasty.
It looks so delicious,
It's
Louise.
really good.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, so it's great facilities here. Show you around a bit more in a bit. So it's really nice having lunch there by that Kingfisher cafe there with Louise. So still here on Dunster Beach. You can make out South Wales over there towards places like Barry and Penarth, isn't it? And Llantwit Major as well. Look at that tree that's behind me there. There is a footpath that's closed around here, but I don't entirely know where it is. I think it's a bit further up. I can just see they've got some rubble over there where they're shoring it up for improved flood defence work. So I'm hoping to walk on to Minehead and then do a separate video in Minehead itself, because I've never done a video from Minehead, hoping to do something around the harbour. So that may or may not happen depending how far I can walk along the beach here. So I'm going to wrap this video up here from the wonderful Dunster Beach, and I'd like to thank Louise for appearing in the video today. I want to thank you very much, Louise. And I'll put a link to Southwest Sunday's channel in the description of today's video, so you can check out Louise if not already done so. She's got some fantastic videos right across all of the southwest of England. Some really, really good stuff on there, and there's lots of variety in the videos as well.
You've got a gate crashing seagull over there.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. So we'll say goodbye for today here in West Somerset at Dunster Beach.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.